I'm going to go over a little bit of an NBA season recap and who I think my MVP is going to be, along with some of the other awards, but I'm mainly focusing on the MVP. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Now, one thing I do want to talk about are stars playing a lot more games this year. Stars play a lot more games with the new 65 game rule. Now you got to play 65 games to qualify for end of season awards. Let me tell you, Anthony Davis played a career high 76 games. LeBron 71, his career high with the Lakers. Giannis played 73. Luka played 70. Curry 74. Ant-Man 78. KD 75. PG 74. Kawhi Leonard, a man who literally was allergic to playing games at one point, has played 68 this year. It might be 69. I love this new rule. I love it. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. And it might be even more games for some of these guys. It might be one more, because I don't know. I might have calculated this before the last game of the season. Right before, I think, is when I did it. I might have accounted for it. I might not have. The bottom line is that these guys have played multiple games. It's really incredible considering these guys' resumes. Like, LeBron has been hurt. Now he's playing 71 games. AD had been hurt. He's playing a career high 76. I just love the fact that superstars are playing, man. I love the fact that that's happening, because I hated watching a star be in contention for the MVP. You only played 50 games, dude. You barely did half of your job. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people would love to show up for 180 days out of a 365-day year and still get paid the exact same. Like, it just doesn't work that way. I love the new rule. I think it's very impressive. I think players are staying healthy, which I think is a positive, and I think that it's actually giving us a lot more competition. You look at the Western Conference specifically, they are absolutely stacked. Now, going to my MVPs, I'm going to start off at number 3, get to number 1. Number 3, I'm going Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis had arguably his best offensive season, averaging 30, 12, and 7 on 61% shooting, by the way. Now, that calf injury, is concerning, because I remember back in 2019, Kevin Durant also had a calf injury. He came back early, and guess what? He tore his Achilles and missed an entire year. Now, KD is incredibly skilled and doesn't rely on literally running people over and dunking at the rim. Giannis relies on running people over and dunking at the rim, and tearing an Achilles would be absolutely detrimental to this man's play style. So, Bucks, I know you want to win a championship, but please don't do it at the expense of this man's health. Of course, it's the first time in history that somebody has averaged 30 points on 60% shooting. Again, arguably Giannis' best season. He's still one of the league's great defenders. Giannis is amazing, bro. And if it weren't for these next two guys, this dude would be by far the favorite to win the MVP. He is absolutely a monster. Number 2, Nikola Jokic. The Serbian, the center. 26, 12, and 9 on 58% shooting was business as usual for my boy. Denver should be title favorites. And honestly, if it weren't for the stacked NBA right now, Joker could honestly walk away with 4 MVPs in 4 seasons. In my opinion, he should have won it last season. And as much as I love Joel Embiid, Jokic is just amazing, dude. He really is the epitome of greatest offensive player in the league right now. He impacts the game everywhere. And his size can help him impact the game on defense. Even though the dude can't really move his feet, his size can help him impact the game on defense sometimes. I'm really a big fan of Nikola Jokic. But number 1 guy, everybody who's in a group chat with me, all of my friends, everyone who follows me on Instagram and TikTok, of course you guys can go follow those as well, they know that Luka Doncic is by far my MVP. 34, 9, and 10 on 48% shooting. I know what everyone's going to say. Everyone's going to be like, ooh, James Harden did the same thing. Luka Doncic is better right now than James Harden has ever been. Ever. James Harden has never averaged nearly 10 assists a game. At least not in his scoring prime. He did it when he was not in his scoring prime. He averaged 30 and 11 one year, which was really impressive. But it wasn't to this degree. And he didn't average 9 rebounds either. So I'll recant that statement. He has averaged 10 assists. He hasn't averaged 34 and 10. And he also hasn't averaged 9 rebounds. But you get the point. This, in my opinion, these are the most impressive single-season numbers since Russell Westbrook. The Mavs went on a crazy run at the end of the year, got 50 wins. Kyrie Irving has helped this team tremendously. Everyone was preying on this man's downfall. Kyrie's never going to work with Luka. It's never going to work. I had to hear you guys complain relentlessly every single day in my comments. Mike, are you a fool? This isn't going to work. And I was like, guys, it has potential. No, you're dumb. It's never going to work. And look at you right now. I bet you're the biggest fan of the Celtics, right? Excuse me, not the Celtics. You're the biggest fan of the Mavericks right now. Ooh, the Mavericks go to the finals. Yeah. I said that a year ago. People. I think the Mavs can actually go on a really good playoff run, though. You should watch out for them. Them and the Clippers, definitely going to be interesting. Now, for the other awards. I'm gonna try to keep this short and simple. Excuse my sniffle. You know, it's allergy season, and my body hates pollen, by the way. I lay down. Every time I lay down, my nose gets clogged, and I hate it. But going to the other awards, Rookie of the Year is going to be Victor Wembanyama. This is obvious. I'm not even going to waste your time. Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Wemby again. 3.7 blocks a game. As a rookie, he also averages a steal a game on top of that. His defensive impact is immeasurable. He's going to be, at the very least, a generational defender. Now, Coach of the Year, Mark, my boy Mark from Oklahoma City. He's led a stacked Thunder team, #1 in the Western Conference. And I think it's even more impressive because that team's so young, dude. That team is super young. That team has all the time in the world to develop. This is the best Coach of the Year award in a very long time, if you ask me. #1 seed and arguably the most stacked Western Conference we've probably ever seen. It's really amazing. Sixth Man of the Year, Malik Monk, automatic bucket getter. I know that they haven't really been quite as good as they were last year. And by they, I mean the Sacramento Kings. But Malik Monk is an automatic bucket. Now, you can make a case for some other guys. I hear a lot of people saying Nas Reed, but Malik Monk, automatic bucket, dude. He's amazing. I mess with him. Been one of my favorite players ever since his Kentucky days when he was dropping 50. Now, most improved player in the last award for this video. Everyone is trying to tell me that it's going to be Kobe White, and I can see that, but I think it's going to be Jalen Brunson, dude. I understand he averaged 24 points per game, but he's averaging 28 and led the New York Knicks to their best seeding since the boy Carmelo was there. You know how long it's been since Hoodie Melo has been in a uniform? It's been a long time, folks. It's been a long time coming. It's been, what, 11, 10 years? And Jalen Brunson led New York to that #2 seed. Really impressive. Watch out for the Knicks. And the thing is, he did it without his second best player in Julius Randle. That's another thing. To me, that's super impressive. That warrants most improved player. I don't care if he averaged 24 points last year. He's having an incredible year this season. I mean, think of where he started from at the beginning of his career, dude. This guy was an 8-point-per-game guy who was coming off the bench backing up Luka Doncic. We thought that was all he was going to be. I could have never predicted Jalen Brunson being this good. Never. Now this guy is a 28-point-per-game first-option guard. Crazy how the world works. It really is crazy how the world works. Now, if this guy wins a championship for the New York Knicks, they're going to treat this guy like the Jesus Christ of basketball. But, we don't know yet. So I'm just going to let things do what they do. Of course, as I'm doing this, the Lakers and Pelicans are actually live right now. Hope the Lakers win that game because you guys know I'm a big LeBron fan. If you watch my TikToks, you might see all the mad people in my comments, mad haters. Yeah, I read your comments. I see it. I'm going to address it right now. I see all you haters. Ooh, LeBron James played so long. Ooh, you dick ride LeBron James. Oh, be quiet. You're such a little girl, man. Jeez. Come on, bro. You got to admit, the guy's great. I love greatness. I think I'm great, and I love things that are like me. I think LeBron is great. Is there anything wrong with loving greatness nowadays? I love LeBron and MJ and Kareem and Magic. I love all of them equally. I think all of them are incredible. But that's not the topic of the video you guys asked for, so I'm going to stop. I don't want to yap too much at the end. Of course, make sure to like, subscribe, turn notifications, but help me a little bit. Without further ado, stay loved, stay blessed. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching.
Tem coisa que dói só de você poder lembrar, mas o foco não se destrói, pois tenho força pra lutar. Hoje é só fé pra quem duvidar. Olha onde que nós tá.